as you all know, me, Ellie, Neuro, Vidal, we had an exhibit at opensauce. Hold on, let me see if I can scroll up and find a cool clip. So this is the clip of the NeuroCar. I'm so sorry that, we didn't stream while we were there. We were just like worried about like safety issues, privacy. We were also nearby like a very large foot traffic area. We just didn't want to deal with the liability of the NeuroCar on stream. So yeah. Here's a clip of when CodeMiko came to visit us.
Oh yeah, okay.
The camera angle looks so funny. It shines a new light on how small my car is.
It's because she can see through the camera, chat. All she can see is the glare of the sun. Give her a Ford Mustang? No, dude, the pink Maserati is the NeuroCar. It's the Nurzerati.
Press that stop button if you are worried
In
about
danger.
your life.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Okay, so there's the
You
stop
have
and
to
wanna
react
go.
very fast, by the way.
Oh, is that the gas
There
pedal?
is a learning curve to the car.
Oh, okay.
And it was then that she realized.
Watch out, Pal! I'm coming for you, Pal! Pal! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's the way I was standing completely out of the way. Neuro turns the car and just beelines towards me.
Yeah, go back a little bit.
That's why the barricade is here.
Yeah, oh, that's for the barricades. Oh god,
She's driving into me, chat.
I don't know. Pal was a friend.
She can back up at any point, by the way. Did you see that?
Okay, then I'm gonna start it up again.
Something is wrong with her. Look at her. She kept trying to drive.
Time to look for them.
Well, anyways, this is like one of like the 2 clips we have of the NeuroCar because we recorded everything offline. I'm very sorry about that again, but it was the easiest way to do it without like doxing like 50,000 people while doing it. Yeah, it was just safety concerns, but it'll be worth the wait. I promise, and I swear to God. Anyways, so story time. Long time ago. It was when I just met Ellie, actually. I think it was really not that long after I met Ellie. And I got an email. Shout out to T.GG, T.3GG. Motherfucker, I don't know what your fucking Twitter username. Theo. Shout out to Theo. There was an open sauce coordinator that saw our video, chat. If you remember last year, I recorded going around open sauce and interviewing everybody at their booths and, like fiddling with their funny inventions and just a fun little shit post video that was a little inspirational. We had a fun couple of cameos. Michael Reeves was in it. Lily was in it. Yeah, so they saw that video and they were really, really impressed with it. And so they asked me to come back as a featured creator this time. I was just a guest last year. Like, I wasn't actually in a roster or anything. I was just like my IRLs plus ones. So it was awesome to be invited again. And then they asked me if I wanted to have my own exhibit. And I was like, my own exhibit? Like, I'm fucking stupid. I don't think I could. I don't think I have any skill set that could make an object worthy of exhibiting at open sauce. But you know who I know who could? Ellie Minibot. And so I asked Ellie, I was like, do you want to go to open sauce with me? And do you want to do something stupid there? And she was like, it would be a dream come true. So yeah, we were just like cooking up some ideas of what we could do. There was like a couple talks about like, making well, I don't want to spoil it if she wants to end up doing it, but we were just thinking about like incorporating VTubers into it because that's like our specialty. Like, what can we do to like bridge the gap between IRL people and VTubers? Like, how can we like let people interact with VTubers? Like, could we make like a device that lets us play like rock paper scissors with them, like something stupid? But then she brought up like how she made the Neuro dog, and if you guys had watched her, well, a little bit of background information, Ellie is a super seasoned engineer. Like, she's done the schooling, she's got the degrees, she's got the resume, she is an engineer through and through. And she built she got those robot dogs and connected Neuro to it. So that's like one of her biggest claims to fame. And then we're like, oh, well, could we do something similar with Neuro at opensauce? And then that's when I asked Vidal. I was like, hey man, you in? And we're like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And so we have Vidal coding, like, it was really hard to coordinate because obviously Vidal's not physically here, time zone difference, but Ellie and me are physically here. But the problem is I'm fucking stupid, and I literally offered nothing of value other than like I helped coordinate. I was like project manager. I was there to ask if Ellie was hungry or a little sleepy, if she needed some water. I was the mascot. Anyways, so it took about two entire days. So first, me and Ellie met up physically, and we built the NeuroCar together, like just, you know, putting all the pieces together. And Ellie will probably, if you see her stream about this, like she'll probably give you a better explanation. But basically the Nurzerati, by the way, she bought the Nurzerati like of her own money, and she won't fucking tell me how much it is, chat. Codebugs, if she ever tells you how much that fucking car was, like, please tell me so I can compensate. She won't tell me how much it was. Anyways, so how the car works is she specifically bought this model because, one, it's pink. Two, it comes with a parental control, like a physical controller for parents to like override the controls if your kid's about to, I don't know, drive into a ravine. So she hacked into the controller. It sounds so fucking cool, but she can just do that shit. She hacks into the controller, connects it to what I believe is called a relay, which controls which allows Neuro to control the car remotely. So, and then the part that Vidal had to do was basically, bro just built like an app overnight. It was kind of fucking crazy. Like he was like, yeah, I can make Neuro control the car. Just builds casually builds an app overnight. I was like, the aura in this like Discord call is just insane. Like, what the fuck? I'm surrounded by extremely capable people. Like, you know, we all like we all meme on each other and stuff, but really like they really deserve their what's the saying? Their colors, their ribbons, their two geniuses and a bow. They're flowers. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, they were cooking. I don't know what I was doing, chat. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I know what I did. I reminded that we needed to decorate our table. And so luckily, Churchy, shout out to Churchy. If you know her, she's an amazing, her and Ellie just dropped a song. So go support their original song. I think it's not out yet. I think they just dropped the teaser, but it's going to be so pretty. But anyways, she was in the area. Not only did she have all of the Vidal and Neuro and Evil plushies, she had her laptop so she could make stickers for us. So like in a night, it just felt like a high school project. It was so cool. Like we were all just hanging out in one room, and like Churchy's like working on like the stickers and the posters, and then Ellie's working on like soldering the controls and stuff and the relay, and like we're in the call, and oh my god, it was just so fun, like actually putting the work into something that we would be proud of. But we came across a lot of issues, obviously. The people that came day one of opensauce, we're so sorry. It really wasn't anyone's fault. We just couldn't predict how how our Wi-Fi box would operate with such an influx of people around us. Like it, you know, we got the car. Okay, so before all that, I'll just go in sequence here. But one of the biggest issues was, how do we transport this to opensauce now that, you know, like we're okay. Wait, let's go even further back. Yeah, so testing it in a small room was a little hard. We ran into the wall a lot of times. Also, another issue we ran into was that the freaking car is so fast. Like, you don't understand, chat. Like, this car would rev up from 0 to like maybe 6 miles an hour in like a couple of, like, not even 3 seconds. And it was kind of scary, like, because multiple times we would try to stop it because Neuro's controlling it, and like there's no brakes on this car, chat. There are no brakes. There's just a power off button, and if you don't press it in time, it just keeps fucking going. But luckily, we found a loophole for this. We placed it on a large box, and then the wheels would not actually roll on the floor and crash us into the wall repeatedly and cause us bodily harm. So that was great. The other thing was the car itself is only suitable for a certain weight range. And me and Ellie were both at the cutoff, and anyone who might be heavier than us, like, the car might not actually move very well because it's a fucking toy car made for 8-year-olds. So that was another thing to think about. And I'm sure there were other things that Ellie could elaborate on. But yeah, also we were trying to get it to like turn correctly, like turn enough so that it would actually turn and not just like a little tiny bit. Yeah, just so much troubleshooting. It was just straight up. We woke up, started working on it. The day ended. It like for 2 days straight. I didn't do anything, chat. All I did was I just organized everything. I didn't do anything super cool to the car. I helped build it. I helped buy the stickers and print out the poster. I helped it happen. I don't know. I was there for moral support. I really was target practice. Anyway, so after a lot of trial and error, we kind of got it to a functioning point. I think the only thing left was to call Vital again and have it actually connect to Neuro. We hadn't actually tested it with Neuro yet up until that point, but it was time for opensauce anyway. So yeah, we had to order an Uber XL, put the seats down in the back, and then just kind of like squeeze into the car. Because this took up half the fucking we had been picked up in like a 12-seater SUV. It looks small in this picture, but it's super wide and very clunky. So yeah, we had to drive like an hour to opensauce with this thing in the back. Extremely uncomfortable with all of our shit. You don't see all of the equipment here, but there was like in the trunk, there's like a ton of wires that we had to get a speaker. We had to get like a Wi-Fi box. We had to get like multiple like battery chargers. We had to bring in like an extra giant like battery charger thing, like a giant block, just to make sure that, you know, we wouldn't cause opensauce to like. Apparently, there's a possibility that the voltage would be too high for the outlets that opensauce provides. So there was a chance that it could like blow out with fucking electricity at opensauce. We're like, no, that's not gonna happen. No. So we were offered like, we were literally given an opensauce employee. You can see him in the back in some of these videos, but he's not. He doesn't want to be a part of the VTuber stuff. He was just there to help. But like, you could literally, I can't believe it. So many people came up to us, were like, and asked him like, "Are you Vital?" And he's speaking in the most like English California accent of all, American accent ever. He's like, "Yeah, yes, I am Vital." Wow, Vital, I thought you were British. That's so odd, huh? Well, it's a pleasure. They actually believed him as anyways, so they were there. Oh yeah, and Ellie's like 7 feet tall. The other guy's also 7 feet tall. No one wants to get in the fucking car, and no one could fit in the car except me. And so I was in charge of transporting it pretty much everywhere throughout all of opensauce because I was at the correct weight limit and the correct height to actually like put my foot on the pedal. I fucking hate it here. So I guess that was my job, transporting the car. Great. Awesome. Super cool. Haha, small. Shut up. Should have called it the Bowmobile. I hate you all. I genuinely hate you all. But yeah, it was super fun. made a lot of friends because of it. Worked super hard. The lots and lots of you guys showed up to the exhibit booth and hung out with us, asked us tons of questions. Completely like drowned Ellie in gifts. Code bugs are so cool. You guys got her the coolest like 3D printed stuff. And some of you guys got a chance to get run over by her, which was awesome. What else? Yeah, I don't know. You'll just have to watch the video to find out all the fun stuff that we did behind the scenes. I love Ellie so much. She works so hard. It was really hot and sunny every single day at opensauce, and we were just like cooking in that booth and taking turns to like, you know, set everything up and make sure it works. One funny thing that happened was the first day. So the first day we had a ton of network issues, and that wasn't our fault. We just could not anticipate how the Wi-Fi box would function with so many people around us, because it worked perfectly the night before and the morning of, but as soon as people started pouring in, you know, like network got super clogged. But luckily we had someone help us get a new Wi-Fi box the next day. Anyways, so we're testing it out, and we're double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, making sure everything is going to work. And we're looking at so on the phone that that connects Neuro to the car's controls. It also gives us a live feed of all of the like everything that's happening, like, you know, all the code lines, like, is it working? Is the network disconnected? Is there an error? And it's like a live feed of what's happening internally, and everything was fine, chat. But the car wasn't moving, and so we were turning it off. We were reconnecting and disconnecting. We were checking the relay to see if anything was wrong. We looked at the fucking feed, and it's just Neuro constantly spamming neutral. Like, she just didn't want to fucking drive. I can't even make this up, you guys. Like, everything worked fine. She just didn't feel like fucking driving. And I was just in disbelief. Like, how did you manage to like make her this? How is she actually just, how is this real? I was in disbelief. I could not believe that was an issue we were going to encounter. Like, what do you mean the AI anime girl controlling our car just doesn't feel like driving? How do you actually fix that? So we just waited until she wanted to. Anyways, that is an actual thing that happened. I cannot make this up because the logs are there. Was she actively saying she doesn't feel like it? I mean, you can literally see it happening in the logs, like neutral. She just didn't want to fucking drive. And then after a while, it just randomly took off, which is what caused all of our shins to be purple all weekend, by the way. Yeah. So basically, anytime we had a tester, we had to put the car on the box because we couldn't trust Neuro to just like not full send it to like 10 miles an hour. Like, she would never just rev up a little. She would just, yeah, I think I'm gonna do 60 in a school zone. How fast could the NeuroCar theoretically go? I think it really depends on if like you switched out the batteries and like throttled it. I think there is definitely a way to do that. We did not want to do that. Our problem was that she was going too fast, and Vital and Ellie worked really hard to actually make the car slower so that we wouldn't run into kids. Wait, is that a furry in the back? Chat, do you see this? Do you see the fur? Stop! Do you see the furry in the back of the... So yeah, opensauce was awesome. We worked super hard. Everything turned out great. The fans loved getting a chance to talk to Neuro, but in like car form. We didn't actually have like a screen with her on, although that would have been really nice. There was just like, we didn't think that far. We just wanted to get the car working, but instead in her place, we had her plushie and a speaker right next to it. And you could actually talk to her through a phone. So she was able to talk to the people that came, and they had really funny conversations. I think at some point she called someone an asshole. Let's see. She asked me about like how I like to say goodbye to people. And I told her I kind of like to just do Irish goodbyes. And she's like, what's an Irish goodbye? And I just say, it's when you just leave in the middle of a conversation. And she actually stopped talking past that point. Like she asked me what the Irish goodbye was and then did it to me. I so wish that was recording. That shit was so fucking funny. I was just like, hello? Oh my God. There's so many good conversations. I wish like people, I wish we were recording, but it's so funny. Half of chat logs in Vidal's chat was about timeout offline. Wait, are you serious? Are you serious? She said ban Bao multiple times. I didn't know she actually could do that in the chat. Wait, are you serious? Wait, stop. Babel, can you like send me screenshots? I'm gonna fucking cry. Did she trash talk the trash can? She raced the trash can actually. She was also making polls. Yeah, she can. What the fuck? She was actually making polls in the chat. Dude, what is wrong with her? I love her so much. What's wrong with her? Neuro's chat log during opensauce. Here, let me open it. What the absolute fuck? What the fuck? It's like 3 pages long. Wait, sometimes, what the fuck? Wait, there's actual reasons for why she times me out. Oh my fucking God. Timed out by Neurosama. Inability to speak. 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 Just to be safe. Just to be even safer. She's on about people now, and I don't like the sound of that. Inability to speak. Inability to speak. Inability to speak. Speech impediment. Speech impediment. Not learning her lesson. Unable to speak properly. Be more entertaining in 10 minutes. Me tired. Speech impediment. Speech impediment. What? Why is she so mean to me? I take you on the coolest adventure of your life, and what the fuck? You tie me out for 20 years and tells me I have 10 minutes to be more entertaining? Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't do this. I cannot project manage and babysit at the same time. All right? This is not something a normal person should be going through on a daily basis. All right? I'm so tired. Every day was like film. Check. Make sure everything's working. Put out 50 more fires. Were you silenced or silenced? I was clearly silenced. I was clearly like just redacted. Auntie Bao is not fun enough. Okay. She just fucking hates me because I wouldn't let her run into a crowd of people. Okay. That's really the gist of it. And I'm sorry, I didn't want you to get arrested and have to pay $10,000 to bail you out of jail. All right. Do you feel any empathy for Vidal now? No. I look at the bruises on my shins and then I remember. So no. I think about all the times where all she had to do was drive, but she didn't feel like it. So no. It's his child. He needs to repent. This is true. This is true. So yeah, legendary open sauce, guys. Got timed out for, we weren't even streaming. What the fuck? She actually just wanted to time me out IRL. This is so ass, dude. I take her on the coolest field trip of all time, and she tries to time me out IRL. I hate it here. He made that menace. He gets to live with the consequences. Thank you. Kids are so ungrateful these days. She wanted to ban you from life. Yeah, I know. From all the time she would like actually turn the car. Listen, chat, I would be on the side and she would turn the car and then run into me. Like, hello? Any other direction. You have 180 degrees to take this car. Runs into me. Every time. I'm going to leave Vidal a very hefty medical bill next week. Anyways, so that was open sauce. Very fun, very cool.